Namaste everybody, I Kumari Akancharai. Welcome back on my channel. We know that India has concluded its G20 Summit 2023 along with the motto of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam on 10th of September 2023. What a fantastic, fantabulous event it was. The way Indian government, central government has managed it, the way it had prepared for the welcoming of foreign delegates was fantastic. Not the Indians are saying so. In fact, the foreign media and foreigners who personally are living on the foreign land and they are thinking themselves as a more developed in everything, they are also appreciating the step which is taken by the Indian government is very, very much delighted and enlightening too. We know that India is a cultural rich country. India is having more diversity. India is having rich in traditions and in cultures. India's history is depicted and inculcated into the mind of all those delegates which were the part and parcel of G20 summit. What happened, as we can say that New Delhi declaration shows that our presidency was able to table the ideas, shape global issues, bridge divides and forge the concise, which is very important. Sitting on a table which is marking or which is denoting that world's greatest leaders, world's powerful leaders are on the same table, India can also do so. And India is one of those because every country is having over 140 crores people's country, that is India, that is Bharat. We showcased our civilizational heritage even as we highlighted the landmark achievements, contemporary achievements we had got. Landmark initiatives launched included the Global Biofuel Alliance and India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor. Very importantly, India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor is one of the major bilateral agreement which is inculcated among India and East European countries. What is happening through it? We know that India has a rail network. That network is more useful and which is more communicable than any other nation, especially East European, Middle East European states. So Middle East there is a lacking of railway tracks. So according to this India Middle East European Economic Corridor, India and along with other European countries, Middle East countries, India is going to open or support the Middle East countries with having more rail network, which can leads to the development of more consignments, shippings and many more, which will leads to the economic growth and economic development. The JNU professors of economy has also considered it a very specific and special step forward towards the economic development and growth. Next, what are the key outcomes of this summit? These are the green development, one of the motto to having from the Kyoto Protocol, from the Stockholm Declaration to Rio de Janeiro and all many more. There are several protocols which are dealing with the climate change, and one of those is to provide green earth. So Green Development Pact, action plan on SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, high level principles on anti-corruption, support for digital public infrastructure and many more. In 2 days pomp and shows, we have seen that how how pleasurable moment it was into Delhi Pragati Maidan. But the idea of this G20 summit on 9th and 10th of September was getting woven since year from 2022 to 2023. Several meetings of their different wings happened into different cities of India, which after that it got resulted into G20 summit in September 9 and 10th. Now let's see what's happening. Next presidency is into the hand of Brazil, but India was one of the fortunate country who got an opportunity to show what actually India's cultural and heritage richness is. Thank you so much.